Yes, hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about representative agreement. So get a pen and paper and I'm going to explain to you what you need to know so that if you're an agent, then it can help you. And for those of you who are players, I see there are a lot of mistakes that happen with players being confused by what agents do to them. So I'm going to be breaking it down so that if you're a player, you don't get confused again, and you know what is the rules and regulations, so that if you fall in the hands of maybe those silly agents who are out there, then you know how to handle your situation. So take a pen and paper and let's just go through it, because it's going to be a quick one, and then I'm going to guide you through what to do or how you can move about it. So first, what is representative agreement? So representative agreement is a legal contract between a player and an agent. It gives the agent the right to represent the player in contract negotiation, transfer, and endorsement deal. So this is a piece of paper that you can get from your FA, or you can get from FIFA, the FIFA platform, or from your FA actually, through FIFA, yes, but you get it from your FA. So, and on this piece of paper, you have the paper that you're going to represent the player. It consists of your name, your signature, the duration of the contract, and yeah, just some basic stuff there. Duration of the contract. Or let's take, for example, if you want to sign a player, all those things will be there: name, signature, duration of contract. Yeah, those are the basic things that you need there. Your signature and also the agent's signature. So that's basically representative agreement. So listen, this is the key part here. So what's the maximum duration according to FIFA rules and regulation of a representative agreement? So normally you see this is quite common because many people don't know the years. So you meet agents who are not actually, I would say, people who are licensed agent, or I call them people who try to who are dishonest and try to ruin the careers of many people. So they meet young players, and when they're signing a representative agreement with the young player, they sign probably a 5 years contract with a young player due to the situation that the young player is under pressure. And when you're under pressure, we know you don't think, you are just like, okay, you want to accept everything. So they go and sign probably a 5 years contract and say, okay, you're going to sign a 5 years contract with me, and then I'm going to look for a team for you, and then you're going to be paying me probably 10% of your, or 10-20% of your salary. Yeah. So this is what actually happens with a lot of players. And then because the agents are going to say, I brought the deal to you, and you say you have to sign, or else I leave it. And you, the player, being desperate, you're just going to try to sign because you feel like if you don't sign, if you don't sign this contract, you are not going to get another option. So this is always the situation that players face. So, but when you start working with an agent, I'm going to give you now this. When you start working with an agent, and an agent start telling you those 5 years thing, 5 years, know that the person is not right, or the person is not trustworthy. So you as a player, even if you sign that particular contract, the next time you don't renew that agent, because you know the agent also is not truthful. He's trying to maybe deal you or whatsoever. Because the rightful age, as I say, listing the rightful age is 2 years. The maximum duration of a representative agreement is 2 years, set by FIFA, and it's according to FIFA rules and regulation. And that 2 years cannot be renewed automatically. And before signing a representative agreement, your agent has to even ask you consent that you should try to seek legal advice from a lawyer, and he has to make sure he asks you that, so that according to rules and regulations, so that he knows that you have done that and you're aware of what you're signing. So that's what FIFA says. So when he tells you that, then probably you seek your advice from your lawyer, and you get one or two advice from the lawyer. The next thing that actually happens is you now go to the agreement with him. When he signs, he sends the paper to you by PDF or whatsoever means he wants to send. Then you sign the paper with him. The next thing that happens now is, okay, he starts looking for a club for you, because the first thing what a player and an agent do you people meet each other, communicate, and see that you people can work with each other, sign the contract. Then the next thing is the agent now goes to work and start to look for you contract. a contract with the team or look for your trials whatsoever it might be at that moment. So those are the details. So after that, after that, then maybe you can sign with the club if the agent gets you a club. But the key party, as I said, is maximum duration is 2 years. The agent, you can also agree to sign what is 1 year with the agent. But what I'm saying is it cannot pass 2 years. Then that is not valid. That contract is not valid. And so if you an agent sign a contract, or if you both sign a contract, know that when that contract goes to the FIFA platform, it's not going to be valid. Okay, so that's very important that you know as a player. So okay, let's look for at a real life example. Let's take, for example, in the past there have been dispute where players have been trapped with 5 years contract or 10 years by an agent, especially examples, I said, young African players or South American players trying to relocate to Europe to play football because that's the final destination for everyone wants to play football in Europe. So when young players probably have nothing, and then this agent come up with these 5 year deals for them or whatsoever, they are bound to accept because they have no really they don't have any plan B, and they also think that if they don't sign this contract, then where are they going to get the next one? So thereby the agent now try to use this as in his own advantage. So you have to be very careful for that people don't exploit you. So for players, what you should do is always check the contract, and also this is what you should do: always check the contract and know that the maximum duration is 2 years. And if the person wants to increase, whether it's 3 4 years, then you should be telling that person, according to FIFA rules and regulation, you know that it's 2 years maximum. That agent is going to know that you know what you're doing. And for agent, respect the rule. Don't try to pressure players into signing long-term deals, because this in the future, that player is going to abandon you because when he finds out, he feels like you are not trustworthy and you are even a fake agent. Because the real agents who know the rules and regulation, the first thing they try to do is sign a 2 years, sign maybe maximum 2 years, but make sure that that player is in good condition, because when you keep the player in good condition, work for the player, look after the player is going to come back and renew with you. That's just how it is. That's why FIFA tried to make the case even, so that you, the agent, you fight to work for that player and the player also give his best. Yeah. So, and for the player, as I said, always seek legal advice before signing any contract. So now, last thing, call to action. What's your call to action here? So if you want to understand how to build your football career the right way with the right agent and the right contacts, of course you can DM me. But if you have agents, but the first thing is I would like to tell you that all this information, put them into practice. Know that it's not 3 years or 4 years, it's 2 years maximum for an agent to sign with the player. So get in touch if you want. If you have any questions about this, I can always help you answer them. But the idea is I wanted to share this so that you know, so that you don't get misled by other people in the industry. Okay, so that was a quick one. It came up to be more than even a quick one. I just thought it was going to be like a 4 to 5 minute video. But anyways, the most important thing is here that I give you guys value so that you can understand and learn and keep growing. Okay, so take care and talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, cheers.